Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back. My name is Taz. Today's video will be 2 looks inspired by the new Natasha Denona mini Trichrome palettes. I saw the 5 colors. I'm like, you know what? I actually already have this palette probably 2 times over. Anyway, if you guys don't know, I have been doing the Colorstory inspired series on my channel where I take a color story and I swatch around with the colors that I already have. That's pretty close to the new releases. It doesn't matter. I've done Pat McGrath, I've done Natasha Denona, I've done some higher end palettes, and I do have a playlist if you guys do want to see my other Colorstory inspired tutorials. I will link the playlist down in the description. Also, yeah, this series is basically just me creating looks according to said Colorstory. Today we're doing 2 looks inspired by Natasha Denona's mini Trichrome palette. So if you guys are interested in today's video, please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share with your friends. I would really appreciate that. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Okay, just a little bit about the colors that I'm using for the periwinkle. I am using this is the Nocturnal palette from Glamnatrix. Actually have not go into this palette for forever, and look at how dirty it got because this shade broke. I really love the color story here, but I do think the shimmer formula is not my favorite, and they're very crumbly. They're pretty, but not the best formula in terms of shimmers, which I was a little bit disappointed. And this palette also, I've waited for 3 months. By the time I got it, kind of lost interest already. It is a pretty color story nonetheless, but just the shimmer formula, honestly, I was not super duper happy with. That's a little bit of a story with that. I probably used this palette like twice. This is the 3rd time I'm using this palette, so I'm really excited to dig into this periwinkle. I haven't really used this periwinkle anyway, so this is my first time using the periwinkle here. Going to swatch it. This is a good periwinkle and good matte formula. And for the deep blue shade, the deepest blue shade, I'm gonna dig into the Christmas Eve palette from Oden's Eye. Love this palette, love this color story. Like Chef's Kiss color story, obsessed. And I'm going to swatch the shade Christmas Eve as the deepest color. And for the royal blue that Natasha swatched, I was just playing with the NG palette, the little ghost palette. And I'm going to the royal blue in this palette, right? It's kind of pretty close. So yeah, that is the shade that I use, Haunted House. So for the multichrome, I already have the danessa myricks palette for that, like a blue, green to purple type of a flip. I am going to swatch the shade called Galaxy. You can see the purple and the green and some blues in there. I just think, you know what? I already have it. Might as well use it and create a couple look for you guys. And also for the silver shade, I'm just going to use this silver again in the Oden's Eye palette. This silver is gorgeous. It's more flaky, but it has a lot of like glitter particle in there. So I thought, you know what? Let's play with this 5 colors. Alright, so let's go ahead and create a look or 2. We'll see where this color story leads us. So I think I'm going to use the What's Up Beauty R103, this blending brush. And I already swatched out the shades that I want to use for this color story. And I'm going to dig into that periwinkle shade. I'm going to use this color. And I'm going to kind of fluff this just through the crease. Wow, that is really nice. I haven't really used this shade actually, so I'm glad that I can get to whip it out and actually create a look with it. I'm just gonna focus that on the crease and also putting the leftover, kind of blow it out on the kind of outer outskirts, this area. For the outer corner, I want to go into the royal blue And I'm going to use the NG Oden's Eye Haunted House. I'll definitely list everything that I use down in the description. So if you happen to have the same thing, or just, you know what, use your own. I'm pretty sure you probably already have these colors. If you do collect makeup, blue eyeshadows, etc., etc., you possibly already have these shades. It's just not in the Natasha Denona formula. I'm gonna pat this in the outer V and drag it out. Now I want to go back to the lighter blue, and I'm going to kind of soften the edges. Okay, so for the duochrome that Natasha was showing, I found this shade called Galaxy. It's a perfect purple to green that into a little bit of that blue like Natasha was showing in her video. This is probably the closest. I'm going to apply this all over the lid. I think for like a 5-pan palette, it's really just, you know, this is the thinkable placement, like the deeper on the outer corner, the lighter in the crease. This is just like the, you know, the basic placement. I'm just gonna pat that all over. Okay, I'm going to obscurity, that periwinkle shade. I'm just going to okay, I am going to that deeper, the deepest green, the blue shade. I'm using this palette from Oden's Eye. I'm taking the Christmas Eve shade, and I'm gonna pop that on the under eye, and I'm gonna buff it out with the periwinkle shade to kind of smoke things out. Okay, I'm gonna smoke it out. All right, next I'm gonna go into the silver, which I'm really excited about. This silver is gorgeous. I'm just gonna use that. It's called Snowflake. I'm gonna use it to the inner corner. This is more of like a flaky, like glittery formula that Oden's Eye has. The shine and the glitter sparkle, love. I'm gonna do some on the brow bone too, and let's also highlight the this inner corner part. So pretty. Okay, I think I'm gonna deepen use the Christmas Eve shade, the deepest blue. I'm going to kind of deepen this part because I do want this to be a little deeper for sure. I'm just taking concealer and I'm just gonna clean this part up very quickly. Quickly pop on some blush, and I'm going to the Give Beauty, their Line It Up gel pencil liner. They have amazing formulas. I love this formula. This is in the shade Acting Shady. It's like a gray color, which is pretty unique. I don't really have any like gray eyeliner, so I'm just gonna use that to line. Okay, I'm gonna skip the lower lash mascara because I'm feeling like we can do another look. So yeah, this is the finished look. Okay, I think for this look, I'm just gonna do like the halo placement. I'm gonna go into the shade Galaxy, this purple to green. Outer V, I'm gonna pull it out. And then leave the center bare. Okay, now you can see the purple to green flip. Okay, I think I kind of accidentally bring it too inward, so I'm going to just kind of clean it up in the center here because I do want the center to be bare. Top the center with the silver. It's glittery goodness. I'm just gonna pack that in the center. It's such a good, fun silver shade. Okay, now I just want to clean up this line so it's nice and sharp. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna do the same for the lower lash line. I'm taking Ariel's A18 brush, Ariel Morphe A18. I'm taking the deepest blue. I'm gonna create like an inner and outer. I do really want to kind of create like a little inner corner wind moment. Let's add a little bit on the upper. Okay, so with Ariel A16 an angle brush, I'm gonna take obscurity, that periwinkle light blue. I just want to place that in the center. Okay, so I do want to move this green a little higher, so I'm taking a Morphe M431, like a smaller detail brush. I do want to kind of move this higher up. Oh yeah, so you can see it better when I open my eyes. I'm gonna want to clean this part up a little bit too. Okay, so I'm just gonna take the sparkle. I don't want it to, you know, get a whole lot. I just want like a little sprinkle, so I'm going to kind of smear that on the back of my hand first because I don't want a lot. I just want some of the sparkle. I do want a little bit of that, you know, glitter, just a little bit of the sparkle so you can see the shine a little bit. Okay, so for the inner rim, I'm gonna go to the Kaleidos. This is in the shade Night of Creation. It's this kind of like purple, blue liner. I'm just gonna line my waterline. Okay, I put on some lashes. And yeah, I'm not gonna do the lower lash mascara, but if I'm using, I will probably do a couple coats of the Tower 28. And yeah, that is the finished look. Honestly, I really do enjoy this look as well. It's like a halo eye on top of a halo eye. I do think this is fun. And definitely into the sparkles that it's giving. I know the Natasha Denona formula probably is more smooth, but you know, I'm not really using her palette. I'm just using her Colorstory, and yeah, I actually really prefer the sparkle, but to each of their own. I would think sparkle is always making a look better. And that's just me though. So yeah, it's really just kind of depends on what you're looking for. Okay, you guys, I really hope that you guys enjoyed the quick 2 looks with this Colorstory. I didn't really do the full beat because it is also 2 a.m. But I really do wanted to get this video up for you guys so you guys can see, you know, the potential and the you know, I am likely to just skip out on this palette. I'm on the low buy right now. I'm trying not to buy a whole lot. I already declutter a lot of stuff and I'm just trying to be really cautious. I have to really love something to buy it. I like this Colorstory. I think it's cute, it's fun, but it's just not something that I'm like, I probably do like a really cute look and then I'll be kind of over it. That's kind of how I feel. I do wish there's another like shimmery colors, you know. I do think these 2 colors are a little close. Granted, it's not the same shade of blue, but I do wish maybe this blue can be like another Trichrome or another, maybe like a multichrome but lighter blue sparkle or something that can kind of provide more variety, you know, as far as just what to place on the lid. I gotta say I'm not like 100% like super inspired by this Colorstory. It's just a blue with pop of silver. I do think if you do collect palettes, you probably already have something just like very similar to this Colorstory. Anywho, do comment down below, let me know if you guys are getting this mini palette. It is cute. I do like it, but again, I get bored very quickly these days. So I don't think I'm going to buy it, but you guys can let me know if you guys are going to get it. If you feel like you're gonna get a lot of use out of it, comment down below, let me know. And thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate you guys being here. I know I have not like been consistent on YouTube, but I'm really trying. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll chat with you guys soon. Bye.